Is your Docker image huge, like multiple gigabytes? Here's the thing, you can shrink it by 90% or even more sometimes. In next 90 seconds, I will show you the 5 mistakes that you are making and how to fix them. Let's go. Mistake number 1, you are using huge base images. Most of the time, you don't really need the bloat. Find a smaller image and install the tools that you are going to be using. For example, if you're using a bookworm image, you should find a bookworm slim image and install the tools that you are going to be using. Mistake number 2, you are not using multi-stage builds. The tools that you need to build the image are probably not required for you to run the image. In the build phase, you can install the tools that you need to build your artifacts, like your executables, like your jar files or your Next.js pages. You build those things and then you copy them over to your runtime. Mistake number 3, you have too many unnecessary layers. In Docker, every time you put a run directive, it creates a new layer. You can concatenate all those commands using ampersand that merges all those layers into one. Residual files. These are files that you don't really need for your image to work. For example, if you're using a Debian based image and you are using app as a package manager, then you can remove these files. So find out what kind of residual files you have with your image that you're using and make sure you delete them. Number 5, and the biggest one, is not using a Docker ignore file. The Docker ignore file basically says what kind of files you don't need for your project to work. For example, .git directory, the node modules directory, the virtual environment directory. These things you don't really need in your Docker image. So you put those things in your Docker ignore file so that they don't get copied to your Docker image and increase your file size for no reason. Those were the 5 problems you can fix to reduce the size of your Docker images. That's it for today. See ya.